Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Forex report, and today we're going to be covering the Euro US dollar and the Euro yen and pound yen, and starting with this one on the 2-hour chart here. We're looking for a bounce off this current low of wave 1 here. We're looking for retracement level back into the box here. The lower levels are 50%, the top levels are 61.8% here. So we're very close to it. We don't have any evidence of a move down as yet. So a move down would be a small impulse wave, and we simply don't have that yet. So we need to expect to have a move up into this level here, a bit higher. Into this area here. Now there would be a number of different ways to count this. I don't think that that's really important at this stage, even though we can go over a few of them. But in a nutshell, we don't have any evidence of a move down so far. If the market just fell out of bed from where it is here, straight from here, well, then I wouldn't sort of panic either. It would only really be if this level here became the retested resistance, because there is a count that is possible for this, and it's a long shot, but it's nice to just shoot the breeze over these things. Wave 1 and 2 here, and wave 3 here. A 38.2 retracement level would come back into that 1.13 there before moving up here. So it would be an A and a B, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So that's a viable count. There's nothing wrong with that. But what my point is that from this particular high point here, there is no evidence of a move down. I mean, it's moved down, but I'm looking for an impulse wave. I'm exaggerating the size of it here. Get Mr. Squiggle working. But once we do have 5 waves down, either from the top here and so on, then we can look at a ABC correction and then a move down and look to short it through there or through here and so on. But we need that bit of evidence there, okay? So we don't have that yet. So this market could certainly move higher from this point. So I want to talk about some other markets that are a little bit weaker and have got trading opportunities setting up as such. So the main one here is the Euro yen, and in a bit of a nutshell here, it's the same sort of thing as well. We've been looking at the move down here, and we can see that we actually have a strong move down here. Now, I haven't got it labeled, but I pulled it apart on a 1 minute, 2 minute chart, and there's certainly 5 waves in this sequence here. So after 5 waves, we get a corrective wave, and that corrective wave can come in at the 50-60% area. So looking at that box there, it may not reach that high because obviously it's leading to the downside, so we need to be a bit mindful of that. The 122, of course, is the line in the sand here, so I just figure allow it to just do its thing here for a little while. This ABC that I put here is probably the A wave's kind of valid, but the B wave hasn't really pulled back 61.8% either just yet. So I think that a couple of things here in that if this low here gets breached, then you want to be short at that point, okay? If the market moves up into this area here, then we also need to be looking to short as well. But let's just say for a moment that this market moves up here. Okay, let's just say it moves back down here a little bit first and then moves up into this sort of space here. If you're sure, then obviously you can start shorting it from there. But otherwise, what will happen is that a move will come down here, typically in 5 waves, and then it will get a bounce here. So once you've got that second bounce there, then you can add a small position in here. And then also too, when it finally comes through here, it's going to retest this level here. So the old support level, and shorting it on this basis here. So basically building into the short side, because we will be expecting moves below here in this case. Now, the other point here too is that let's just say that we call this the A wave, and let's just say a B wave pulls back 50-60% from that A wave high there, and then it moves up through there. Or then just draw a line straight through here, and the breach of that you could short. But also understand too, when a market breaches a trend line, a lot of the time, like, it would move through it and then go back and then go, whoopsie-daisy, then go back and retest it, you know, so then you got that reference point there, and then you can move through there. So basically different ways to build in. Simple, because we got 5 waves here, we can expect another 5 waves over here. Don't be fixed on any particular point within all of this of how far this can rally back. And yes, it might just hit the 61.8%, you know, and, you know, you can turn around and say, I told you so, and all the rest of it. But I want to be open-minded, flexible, and short weakness with a little bit of confidence. And, you know, you don't need to shovel it all in. Just basically look at the price points over here and basically build in on that side of it. Now, the pound yen is also in a reasonable position as well. Here, the same sort of thing as well. What we've got from this little high here, we've got 5 waves down here. I'm a little bit concerned about this particular trend up here, because this is the 50% retracement level and the 61.8%, so it's a little bit high. It hasn't reached there as such, so we need to be a little bit careful. But if it follows the rest of the euro yen down, well, then we'll be looking at it like this. So wave 1 here that we have in 5 waves, an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave back up into this area. And once again, put that line across the bottom here for shorting through there, or you can do the angle thing. If this market, if it pushes up here, then you know, you can probably change your line in your sand, so to speak, at that point there. All right, well, look, I just really wanted to point out a couple of shorting opportunities while the euro US dollar is still fiddling around at the top there. Some of the other crosses here appear to be a little bit weaker and offering opportunities in setup terms. All righty, cheers.